about to rush back upstairs when I hear shouting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe Mary broke out of the freezer? There's sound of someone hurrying down the stairs. I dive for cover behind the nearest server rack and watch as Mr. Smith rushes into the server room. Oh shit! No, it's actually Agent Smith himself! He doesn't appear to be carrying any weapons aside from his phone. We do have a weapon, so we can get the jump on him. Oh my god, look at this guy! Look at this guy! I remain silent and hidden as I hit the record button on my phone. I also ready my revolver just in case. Smith doesn't seem to mind my lack of engagement. In fact, he monologues like a classic villain without any input. I know what you're thinking, kid. Why would I do it? Why would I capture souls and stuff them into animatronic bodies? Why couldn't I have just made my partner make really good AI to run the bodies instead? The answer's simple. AI doesn't have the humanity required for this line of work. An AI cannot intuitively know when a customer is about to shell out the big bucks, much less how best to fleece their wallets. Only a woman knows that. Especially a woman in her prime. I'll be frank with you, kid. We're on the brink of a fucking revolution in the entertainment industry. Can you imagine an entertainer that doesn't need to sleep, eat, or have other material needs? One that only needs to recharge every so often? One that will always give their best performance until you decide to sideline them? I'd fucking put Vegas out of business. It wouldn't just be the nightclub seeking these girls out. It'd be the entire industry. It's a lot of F-bombs, gotta be careful there. I might not have my main girl at hand thanks to your girls guarding her in the freezer, but I still have an ace up my sleeve. Smith pulls out a shotgun that he was somehow hiding on his person. Magic. Say hello to my little friend. I take a deep breath, then I leap out of cover, line up a shot, then squeeze the trigger. Smith's knocked back, the bullet shattering his inverted rosary but not piercing his skin. Of course, he had some sort of magical barrier. That's the best you got, kid? All of this, and that's the best you've got. Sadly, that is all I've got. All I can do is fire off a few wild shots as Smith advances on me. Don't worry, this won't hurt nearly as much as it should. His shotgun comes up. Hoping my body armor will hold, I lunge at Smith as he fires. Thank God for that body armor. I feel something slam into my chest, but it's not enough to stop my momentum. It's still gonna sting, don't get me wrong, but we'll survive. I collide with Smith and knock the shotgun from his grip as we grapple. I managed to get him into a chokehold and knock him out. Didn't expect for us to pull some wrestling moves. Panting, I check myself. My body armor is toast, but I'm alive. Time to drag this bastard upstairs. We'll give him a taste of his own medicine. I deposit Smith in the office chair before smacking him awake. The whole time I keep the shotgun trained on him. Now then, Smith, you're going to do two things for me. First, you're going to sign over the club to me. Then, you're going to tell Mary to power down. And why would I do that? Oh, I'm not asking. I'm just telling you what's going to happen next. As Zero possesses Smith, his eyes flutter, his body spasms, and then he mutters, I will sign the business over to Josh Black. Possessed Smith lurches, pulls out official paperwork, then begins writing. Now what? Tell Mary to power down. Possessed Smith pulls out his phone and dials with shaking fingers before putting the call on speaker. You alright, Mr. Smith? I'm still stuck in the fridge. Everything's fine, sweetie. Thank you for alerting me earlier. Now then, I need you to power down. Are you sure? You're not being forced to say that, right? You sound kind of weird. I'm fine, just tired. The sooner you go to sleep, the sooner I can pulse the building to knock the other animatronics out. EMP pulse the building. Okay. That's what he's planning to do. Alright, I'll see you in a bit then. Moments later, I get a text from Frenni confirming Mary has shut herself down. We're good. We're good. Now what? Now you're gonna check on Mike at the bottom of the river. Oh my god! Despite the possession, I can hear the fear in Smith's voice and the trembles of his body as Zero forces him to speak. Yes, of course. Could you see him to the river, Zero? Of course. Come along, Mr. Smith. Well, that's it. I think he's gone. For good. With that taken care of, I go sit at what's now my desk to check the paperwork. Everything's in order. I'm now the official owner of Frenni Fazclaire's Nightclub. First thing we're gonna do is make Shiku the official mascot. That's my big plan. Uh-oh, that's weird. His legal name isn't actually Smith. It's Afton. The rest of the night is a bit of a blur. Once Smith's been permanently dealt with, I'm able to gather everyone in my new office. The shackled girls, whom I know the names of, I free on the spot. The presence of Zero helps the rest accept what's happened. Quite the intricate tale, Mr. Black. If I were not an active participant, I think it was all a bad fanfiction. All I care about is that the nightmare is over for good now. That, and we can finally... No! Bad fixa! No! No good! I only really followed some of that, but I do like the thought of not being under Smith's control anymore. I've got just one question. What's... My god, Bonfie! I could show you. We could all go to Josh at once. Yeah, go over to my place. Just as I'm about to accept my fate and break rule number 1, I get a phone call from an unknown number. Given the night's events, I'm wary but still answer. On the other end is a woman's voice. Alright, we're getting a phone call from Special Agent Katoa. Good evening, Mr. Black. My name is Special Agent Katoa. I understand you've dealt with Mr. Afton. Special Agent for who? How do you know what happened here? Let's just say we've had our eye on you since you started poking around looking for paranormal information. As for how we know, a weather control ritual required one of us to keep an eye on you. Oh, right. That old thing. That sort of thing is highly regulated after all. Am I in trouble? Hardly, Mr. Black. You have saved us the trouble of dealing with Mr. Afton ourselves. There was a lot of red tape there, and you neatly avoided. Am I correct in guessing you know the truth of his staff and that you had him sign over the club to you? Yes. Yes to both. Good. You can keep the club and the girls. As long as you don't create another unwilling animatronic or mess with the weather again, you won't have to worry about another phone call from me. What if I need to call you about another Afton situation? I will send you a business card that you can use for such purposes. For now, enjoy your victory, and try not to end up with a broken pelvis. Even with magic, that's a hard thing to fix. I'm gonna avoid Fexa, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Fexa is the one you gotta be careful with. So, who was that? From the sound of it, the magical cops. God dang it, there's magical cops! Apparently. Be that as it may, perhaps we should wrap things up for the night. After all, it's past 6 a.m. I've got one day before the investors show up, and I have to either snub them or convince them to work with me. One day in which I'll likely break rule number 1 several times. There's also the matter of Professor Barwald. So many loose ends, so little time. We're far from done here, folks. I'm quite confident I can handle things, though. Well, maybe not the new stains I'm gonna leave in the... Oh, come on! Wait, hold up. So that brings me to a good end? Like you said, though, there's a lot of loose ends. Don't we have another night? Is this truly it? It's been a week since I freed the girls and took over the nightclub. I was able to delay the investor meeting for the time being, but eventually, I'll have to face them. You know, if anything, I'm glad I at least got one of the good endings. That's what I was aiming for, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Though I will definitely make other videos for the true ending, where we're gonna tie up those loose ends. Who should I meet with? Probably important for me to save here. What comes next may not be something I can put on YouTube. Fair warning. But naturally, let's go with Chiku. Chiku shows up at my door a little past noon. Hi, Josh. Is now a bad time? Not at all. Please come in. She enters, takes a look around, then sighs. I miss normal places like this. And normal people like you. I know I can really be normal now that I'm this. That's just sad. But, you make me feel real, Josh. So, if you want, we can have a wonderful dance together. I take her hand and just say, you know what, Chiku? Fine by me. If you want to dance, you can dance. That was a stunning dance by Chiku. What an incredible performance by Chiku, and if you want to see it, you have to follow me on Patreon. Now, it seems like the other girls want to dance as well, so I'm going to go ahead and see what happens there. If you want to see all of that, follow me on Patreon. I can't really put that up on YouTube, but I'm going to go ahead, meet with all of them, and try and get to the actual ending here, right? I really want to get to the bottom of this and get to the ending to at least conclude this video with that. So let me try and get there. And again, if you want to see the meetings, you got to follow me on Patreon. I'll have all of that on there, all right? So just be sure to follow me there. Only one more meeting to go, which is the main 4. I kept that one for last, so let's go through that one and I'll show whatever I can show. I'm working on some paperwork for the investors at the nightclub when there's a knock at the door. Come in. Good evening, Mr. Black. The girls and I have a very special thank you present to give you. Another dance. Oh, what might that be? Oh, God. Oh, it's a cake! For working to free us without a break. Look at that. That is so thoughtful of them. Hold up, hold up. Let me just go ahead and hide the text here so you can get a better look at it. That's incredible. That is absolutely lovely. Chiku worked really hard on that cake. My goodness. And for always having our backs, we offer you this cake. So you can eat it while we make you... No. They're gonna dance now. With all that, my meetings are concluded. No, we have a lot of work ahead of us at the nightclub. But somehow, I think we'll be okay.
And so ends the tale of Josh Black.
Getting a lot of Discord pings here, NightFox. It sure was. It sure was.
I hope you found the ending you wanted. If not, well, you could always try again.
Yeah, I will.
After all, you're the one in control here. I'm just the humble storyteller. Until next time, ciao.
Just one of the many endings of this game, okay? Spanish translation, The Goomba. Love that. Special shout out to The Goomba. Oh my god, that is a lot of patrons. Holy Luigi. Taking a look at all those names right now. There's a lot of interesting names. Buff Lemon, Cabbage. God, there's so many patrons. Oh my god. And you know, some people are like, Max, your outros are really long. You put too many patrons. It's nothing compared to this. Oh no. One of them I don't know. Something about Fuda Mary? Oh god. I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of Discord pings. I should have muted Discord, I didn't think about it. I didn't think it'd be that long to record this video. Let me be honest. I went into this and I expected it to be as short as the other ones, like Night 12, Night 11, Night 10. Those were really short. But this one, dude, I feel I've been recording for over 1 hour now, so I probably have to split this video in two. Which I didn't want to do that, but with how long this is probably going to turn out to be, I probably will have to do that. Because the thing with long videos is that people don't take the time to watch all of it, which is perfectly understandable, right? Like, busy lives and all that, so it's difficult to sit through a 1 hour video. So I don't want people to miss out on the ending. So that's why I might split it. Oh, shoot. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hey, yo, I got mentioned in the credits. Yo, come on. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. What? Oh, my God. That is so cool. Thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you. Shoot. Well, you know, in a way, I'm kind of like, I feel like the main person on YouTube covering this game. I know a good friend of mine, Raj, the Gaming Rose, made some videos as well, but I think he's still at Night 3. So, I'm the one who got through the whole thing, you know? So, yeah, and I'll be back with more content. Like I said many times, I'll still continue in order to reach the true ending and see the different endings, because there's still some stuff I have yet to unlock. So don't go too far, stay tuned. If you're a big fan of this series, this is not the end. It's just one of the endings. But it still was really satisfying to, you know, throw Agent Smith down the river. At least, you know, Zero did that. I imagine it was pretty fun for Zero to do that. And, feels good, you know, to get a cake from Chiku. Just like in Five Nights at Freddy's, she serves you a cake in Five Nights at Freddy's as well. Wonderful, wonderful feeling. So yeah, I'm really happy about this. I'm glad I got to reach this ending. Hopefully you guys had a good time as well. I'll see you in another video. I don't know when it will be. I'll probably take a small break from now because I've made a lot of videos of a Fortnite and Frenni Fazclaire. I've made a lot of content, so I just don't want to be burned out. So I might give it a small break just to, you know, come back in full force and really want to get into the swing of things to get the true ending. That's going to be my main goal when I get back. But for now, we got this wonderful ending, and I think it's a good point to end it for the time being. So all that said, I'm going to invite you guys to join the Great Legions Discord server if you want to talk about this game. I'm going to invite you guys to support NightFox on Twitter and Patreon. You can become one of the many Patreons supporting NightFoxWorks. You can take a look at my own Patreon page to see how the meetings with Chiku, Frenni, Bonfi, and Fexa went. Definitely look me up on Patreon as well. And that's really gonna be it for me. I feel like this is a long enough video as it is, and I gotta see what's going on Discord. So yeah, I got many pings here, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Have a good day or good evening, whatever time it is on your side. And this is not the end of a Fortnite of Frenni Fazclaire, okay? It's not the end. I will be back with more. So I'm not gonna cry just yet, because I'm not done with this game. But when I am really done, and I'm gonna reach the true ending, that'll probably be it. But we haven't reached that point yet, so stay tuned for more. And until then, until the next video, as always, take it away. Yeah.